and we'd often look at this beautiful area, and 100% truth, we'd look at it and we'd go, gee, this is such a beautiful place, wouldn't it be nice to live here? And then, as the years went by, the opportunity came up and we ended up here. So
how did the opportunity come up?
Well, because where we were before, it was in a partnership with other family members, and that was broken up. Families grew up and were moving everywhere. And so we were looking for a place to buy. And we'd actually looked at this place and we missed out buying it because our property hadn't been sold yet. And then 2 years later it came up for sale again, and we were in a position to buy it, so we came back, and that's how we ended up in Felton.
So what were you farming at Tenterfield?
I was growing tobacco, growing wheat, only winter crop.
And
a lot of Lucy. We had about 150 breeders there too, selling bullock.
The same as in here, what we're doing here, but we were growing tobacco until about 3 years before we'd stopped growing tobacco before we came here. We had RM Williams used to buy our hay, right? And the first time he came, he rang up as if he'd known me all my life, and I'm going, is it RM Williams? Is it the RM Williams? Thinking to myself. Anyway, he's come here and having a talk, and he says to Dave, how many cattle are you running? And it was just in the early days we were here, and he told him, I forget what, maybe 50. And David says, how many have you got? And, I didn't even know, thousands of them, between all the properties, But he was such a nice man.